All right. This next poem takes its title from a work of art by Ricket Tirvanija called Untitled, Tomorrow Can Shut Up and Go Away. He told me we are living on borrowed time. That and Chinese food, I said. Though I don't know what you eat and wouldn't. Hazard a guess as to who we are. Two characters who passed a bar, framed in a New Yorker cartoon on a dentist's wall, to lower the customer's guard, so she might say, hey, this guy is just like me. I painted an X through that day. I think I'm part of something that allows me to be kind. Others might say I take the longing out of romance, or I'm a stock type who wants only to be carved under the lintels to tickle our finest institutions most. This gets less flat at the beach. I have the means to rent an umbrella. I like to run my fingers over bits of sand when they get trapped under the plastic covers of library books. And the boss, a tribute band, is playing the Stone Pony up the boardwalk tonight. At least that's what the banner behind the plane says. When electric lamps make mirrors of the windows in our room, I see stars and you draw the shades down. Sometimes I like to have daydreams about the daydreams that our friends who work at Target have, because I imagine that those kids, like, really, it gets going, right? They're working there, and and like there's something going on, Anyway, so this is a poem called Rose. I think I'm in love, said the stock girl. I was forgetting her name. It was already the Sunday of my second week. She found the nest under the manager's locker and carefully hid it. The babies were white and blind. Cute, she said. Colored contacts made mirrors of her eyes. We had been in there a while. I drank coffee and touched a puncture in the paneling. I hadn't heard anyone think out loud about the picnic table and how it had gotten into the break room. It must have been brought in and assembled. I wanted to say, they're never going to get it out of there. But there was no context. The radio got better reception once she angled its antenna into a tangle of hangers slung from the manager's door. The Yankees were behind. Rob is watching the game in electronics, said Geraldo. The stock girl hitched up her overalls, and I could see her plastic tag for the first time that day. Rose. Bruce came in and said the storefront doors were locked. It was hot out there, even though the sun was down, he said. We did not respond. The Coke machine hummed. Bruce removed the antennae from his hangers and stepped into his office, pulling the door shut behind him. Tightly. Just added that. The hangers made a sound like a homemade wind chime might. Emily asked Rose if she had told her about the time Bruce thought she was stealing from the register. Yes, Rose answered. My shift was up. I didn't move. Rose was starting in on the night. I didn't think Rose was her real name. I don't know why. It's just us girls, said Geraldo. I don't think he meant for us to laugh. We didn't. And this last poem I'll read is called Mass Transit. And I wrote it riding the subway to work and home. Mass Transit. Being that we have attempt home. At last to type a password and see all matter we share. Enter a thin man, his shroud, his crowd. Into blue gels, coating the first act. To follow the camera eyes, bodies are distributed in newer, refurbished words. They will furnish us, save us our daily jobs, save us. Before a new door refuses us its outside air, wrecked on American grain, so fine. Welcome to the interior that runs on and on. All you will live to speak, we accept as your indigestible kernel. Oh, what howls, subway fares, fluorescent, ears plugged. Swallow 2 white pills with water or tea. Here is white noise from a Radio Shack machine making its long-looped wake, a beacon bell for sleep. Flip open your phone and find your friends, their numbers saved. Quickly tap a key 3 times. Text a lover, oh, exclamation point, question mark. Let ink come down, and if it rains, there is no dome. Of course we find space-time to itch another search. And you are found wanting. You are not alone. Some people find it offensive when others say the word interesting. A person cannot tell the taste of that word with their tongue. Doubting stale words might sustain us, even bring pleasure, as if after lightning storms. People, I can't speak for you, though I may try. And just remember what a small part of our lives we share, as if shamefacedly stuck in detention to watch a clock, or worse, no dial or wristband. Dilated by headphones, molar radio, the last truly Orphic paradox I forget. The days of visitation are come. The prophet is a fool. The spiritual man is mad for the multitude. For a long time, I've been trying to figure out how to write you all some words that could really put down what I feel deep down about what it is you've made from all this theater, these trappings of your passion play, blood black in the mirror ball's ray, on this stage of all too human rights, champions have named and left. Nobody invited me, and here I am, with useless pathos, an American passport, my money belt. I can't go anywhere with everyone all the time. Should I apply myself more? I should apply myself more. Impatience may have physical sources. For example, the way we stand. It makes me wonder and slouch. If I know, maybe I can tell. If I'm a thinker, why tomorrow I have things to do and people I love there. We can point to these things. And so we are here and can be sure, at least that, things tick. Breathing again now is becoming a focus of study for us, you and me. Look at these messes we made in wherever, art school, those desks and the ways we pay, dust gathering on shining plastic logos, dust on company plants, and what goes on inside. That process is beauty itself, unattributed. The reward is a squint before bed. My brothers and sisters, can I get an amen? Exclamation point, question mark, I feel.